Search and rescue. We have Deliverance 02 coming in from the right. Deliverance 02 is the only helicopter assigned to Naval Air Station Oceana and provides immediate response if one of Oceana's jets were to ever go down. Thankfully, it doesn't happen real often. So Deliverance 02 assists the Coast Guard with civilian search and rescue whenever needed. The aircraft you're looking at here is the H-3 Sea-King helicopter built by Sikorsky. In the past, the H-3 was the U.S. Navy's main carrier-based helicopter. On the carrier, the H-3 was used to hunt and attack submarines. With the introduction of the H-60 Seahawk, the H-3 turned over the mission of anti-submarine warfare and became primarily a utility helicopter, carrying mail, passengers, and cargo around the fleet. Today, no longer serving on aircraft carriers, H-3s are forward deployed to Italy and Bahrain to perform this logistics mission. Oceana began operating a search and rescue helicopter detachment in the mid-1950s and has employed Sikorsky CH-19 Echo, H-34 Seahorse, and H-2 Sea Sprite helicopters. The first H-3s came ashore in 1965 to serve in a mine countermeasures mission. As H-60s replaced H-3s on the aircraft carriers, the Navy replaced some of the aging H-2s with a very capable H-3 at many of its air stations, including Oceana. It's a workhorse and a great helicopter, and still employed heavily by both the Canadian and British Navy. The H-3s are painted the traditional Coast Guard orange and white scheme, but make no mistake, this is a Navy aircraft with proud naval aviators and air crewmen at the helm. Today, flying the helicopter is pilot Lieutenant Tracy Maney, or Lieutenant Tracy No Call Sign Maney, and Lieutenant Commander Norm Concha. And that's right, we have a woman flying the helicopter. We have women flying fighters, flying bombers, and attack aircraft. I just want to point that out. Yesterday, Lieutenant Kathy Hayden was the co-pilot. Kathy is a graduate of the United States Air Force Academy who saw the light and took Navy commission. In the back of the crewman, HE-1 Jamie Howard, HE-1 Steve Shiner, HE-2 Kevin Ross. These pilots and air command always flown H-3s to a previous Lieutenant Maney, Lieutenant Commander Cleary, who flew SH-3 Bravo Seahawk, Lieutenant Commander Concha flew the H-646 Sea-Knight, Lieutenant Dean flew the H-53 Sea Scout. Petty Officer Steve Shiner in the back, H-3 crewman. H-3 crewman and Petty Officer, I think Jamie Howard was at Huey's. Kevin Ross previously served as an H-46 Sea-Knight air crewman. The demonstration you're seeing is a hover and hoist evolution. In a real-life rescue event, all this happening over water, sometimes in rough seas and stiff winds. Pilots are pulling high. The pilots are pulling down to the right side just to get away from what would be a victim in the water. The idea not to be drowning with their downfall. They normally will maintain a stable hover. Well, one crewman operates the rescue voice generator and fuel rescue stop, lower the back of what ground. Or in the case of a real rescue, it was one to swim to the survivor. In the case of a water rescue, the second crewman will be dressed out in a shorty wetsuit mask and fins to help the first swimmer swim and work in the ocean. The hover work that you're watching them is flying it back and forth to show you the maneuverability of this helicopter. But the hover work that you are watching is normally flown at just 10 feet. Over water, the rescue swimmer would actually jump out of the helicopter as it flew 10 feet above the water, about 10 miles an hour over the water, again to get the downwash away from the survivors. The technician would immediately begin to attending to injuries and stabilize the survivor until they arrive at the nearest hospital ashore. As you can see, it's a real team effort to perform a helicopter search and rescue evolution. The aircraft crew and pilots stand ready to launch a rescue mission around the clock, and I hope you never get into a dangerous situation out there in the water, but if you do, you'll be glad to see Deliverance 02. So they're coming by, give them all a big wave. All the crewmen are in the window, right in the door right now, giving you a wave. And Lieutenant Tracy Maney is specifically said she was going to fly the helicopter down the line so everybody would be able to give you a wave. How about a big hand for Deliverance 02, ladies and gentlemen? Soon to go away, and they're going to miss it here. Mr. Larry Armstead, nephew and grandson, are at the lost and found tent by hangar 23.